terrible things happening to them because they get picked on at school, only because they're different. Okay, families have to pick up and move to another school district because the poor kids can't take it, and they feel a change of venue would be better for them. I mean, this is fever pitch already.
Yeah. I liked it better when the bully came and beat the shit out of you in the schoolyard, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, like Biden said, I'd like to take him behind the gym, Yeah. I mean, that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
You could confront somebody in the schoolyard. What's this I hear? You're saying blah, blah, blah. Let's put an end to it right away.
Well, so the other thing about cyberbullying, a lot of it is blind. You don't know who's doing it.
It's true because a screen name means nothing unless you're told who it is.
Yeah. When it comes to Trump, he tells you who it is.
He wants you to know it's coming from him.
You have no doubt about it,
No doubt about it.
And Elisa, you still with us?
I'm still here.
In fact, I asked her opinion before when I told the story, and I said, "What would you do?" And she said, "I'd cut his balls off." So she was very straightforward about that.
Yeah, that's when I had to walk away from the mic for a few minutes. What are you laughing about?
I'm not laughing. Samantha's in the background saying Trump.
Ah.
She wants Trump to win.
She wants a Trump toy?
The Trump bird? It's a Trump bird?
Well,
she just wants Trump to win because she wants a male in office still. She doesn't want a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what my comment was? I said at the age of 8, she's a reversed sexist.
What?
I don't know. She's breaking up terribly, whatever she's saying.
I don't know what she's saying. Go to bed. Okay.
Yeah,
she's just glad to have you around.
November 9th, there's going to be a lot of sad people out here.
That's what I said.
Sad and angry people.
That's what I said.
Trump fans and Hillary fans. One of the sides is going to be really mad.
That's what I said when Ed was on the phone before. I said, come the 9th, I said, Americans are going to wake up and at least 50% of us are going to be very disappointed, because it's just that close,
Yeah, it's
really
true.
Is.
Yeah. Hey, so, Naj, I know you don't like either of them. Who's your preference?
No, he said he's voting third party.
Johnson or something, right?
He is voting third party.
You're voting for Johnson, right?
I'm voting Green Party, Jill Stein. Yeah, I would have voted for another party, but they're not on the ballot in Georgia, so I just have to do Stein. Oh, well.
No. Okay.
I still say I wish Bernie got it, boy. Let me tell you.
Bernie Anderson.
Well,
that would have been nice. I'd have voted for Bernie.
And you know what the funny thing is? Republicans are saying, after Hillary got it, they were saying at the very beginning, before all this garbage came out, the Republicans were saying that wait and see, Bernie would have had a clearer path to the White House than Hillary. And I said, I don't understand that because he really, yes, he's been a politician his whole life, but, Hillary fights, I don't want to sound sexist, but Hillary fights down and dirty like a guy would, and the bottom line is Bernie wouldn't do that. I think this election would have been a lot different if Bernie was running. You wouldn't hear half the garbage that you're hearing now. And I think even though Democrats said he never would have won, I think he might have won.
Well, they said he'd have a much easier time with Trump than she does.
Because
I think he would have won. The difficulty was Democratic Party didn't want anything to do with most of his big picture policies. So,
I know,
I mean,
and he didn't have
that was the problem.
he didn't have the money backing him the way Hillary does because he didn't have a PAC. You know, I give him a lot of credit for collecting.
You can't go after the money to the point where he was and think the money's going to turn around and support you on the back end. Like, that's not how that works.
Exactly. Just like Trump is going to have his own problems, as I said before. I'm not sure if you were online, but I said if Trump wins, Trump has already said way back at the beginning when he won the nomination, he said, well, if they don't want him talking about the Congress or the RNC, they don't want to support me, he says, I'll self-fund. He said, I don't need any of them. And the last thing politicians want to hear of either party is that they're totally useless and the person who's running for president says, I don't need you. You know?
True. And look, I think no matter what, whoever loses ends up in the strongest position. If Trump loses, he rallies his base, he splits the Republican Party, and he starts up whatever he wants to start, and he's a powerful guy. If Clinton loses, she sits outside, she blames the American people, she talks about, oh, if you guys would have voted for me, I would have done this. And, you know, she kind of makes her hay in that way. So I think whoever loses actually can sit back and point the finger at the person who can't do this impossible task of turning around this aircraft carrier.
Very right.
There's so much wrong that neither one of these people are going to fix it. So that the fact that so many people are putting their hopes and dreams in Trump or Hillary is kind of sad, but I understand it because people have been through so much stuff. Things have been so rough and life has changed so much. I understand why people want to put, you know, a lot of their hope into one of these people, but it's going to be really sad when they see and become really disappointed and might be disillusioned with politics. So, you know,
the problem is both of them are old.
Do you remember a movie?
Wait, I'm talking.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Was I not talking?
You're right. You weren't talking, but okay, go ahead.
The problem is they're old. They can't come back anymore. Once they lose, no matter what, they're out of it. They're gone.
You know, do you remember a Robin Williams movie, What Dreams May Come? You know, he played...
No, I haven't seen that one.
Well, Robin Williams... Hello?
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 Oh, that's probably Sammy.
No.
Anyway, in the movie... Annabella Sciorra plays his wife, and her line was, sometimes even when you lose, you win. Okay? And in this case, the way the election is shaping up and the way Washington is, I think the person who loses is going to come out ahead. Because, like you said, Trump is going to cause a schism in the Republican Party because there are so many people disillusioned with Washington, okay? And they just want to change. And they feel, is the voice of that change, you know. Then we go back to Felix's old line that Congress is running at 15% approval rating, but the American people keep sending the same people back to Congress every 2 years. You know, so you get what you deserve, really.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'll tell you. So let me I know you're not voting for either one of them, but...
No, I say it's voting for Stein.
I know. But who do you? But you got to prefer one over the other, or you really don't give a hoot which one of them.
I don't think he likes either one.
I didn't say like him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hate them both. So,
liking this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a redeeming quality in either one of them. I hate them both.
Yeah. I just have to hate Hillary more. I mean, I just completely despise
By the
her.
way, talk about Hillary. Did you hear what Senator John Sununu said about Hillary in New Hampshire today? He said, I never had anything positive to say about Bill Clinton. But he said, remember when Bill said, I never had sex with that woman? So everybody is whispering loudly, and he says, how do we know he wasn't talking about Hillary? Because...
Damn. He said that on the microphone?
Yeah.
Damn.
In front of the press, and even the Republican people that were on the panel said he really should curb, his comments. There really wasn't any call for that, And the bottom line is, the way I feel, look, Bill did what he did. I'm not condoning it. He lied. All right, it was 18 years ago. All right, he's had a history of this, but Bill's not running for president. Hillary is.
Yeah, but he's going to be in that White House.
Not if she makes him an ambassador somewhere.
Oh, he's going to be on a plane somewhere if she gets in there.
I'm telling you, know what?
All over the world.
You know where she's going to send him?
Get out of here.
Nah, she's going to send him to France.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why is the president allowed to use Air Force One to do campaigning? Anybody know?
That's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always been.
I mean, that's not business, not official.
But then think about this, though. But think about it from this standpoint. The president is going to campaign for his party. That's part of the favors of being in office. You're going to use that bully pulpit for your party's candidate. So if your president is moving around, they have to use Air Force One. What are they going to do? Fly commercially?
But don't forget
security protocol and everything else.
Yeah, but don't forget also that the Challenger isn't paying for their own airline. Whatever. It's part of the government. The government. This is all part of governmental elections. The government's picking up the tab.
No.
No,
it's part of the contributions that they get.
Then it's the RNC.
Yeah,
or it would be the DNC if it was.
That's not the government.
It would be reversed.
Why do you think they go and solicit money all the time to pay for all this stuff?
Well, all right. So then there's your answer.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but this is coming out of tax money.
No, it's coming out of contributions to
not when the president is doing it.
How do you know it's not coming out of the DNC?
It's not.
Why? You know? I don't know, but I'm just.
Yeah, but still though, the main point is this is what's always going on. Why is that a problem now? Like this is nothing new.
It's always to me, or most of the politics
are for his party.
To me, that's always all the stuff is always wrong, not just now.
Because Felix is being a pain in the ass. That's why.
No, it's always wrong. This stuff.
Yeah, I don't get what you mean though, because that's a kind of to the victor, go to spoil type of thing. So where if you're the president and your party's running, why wouldn't you?
Hey, listen, you got to say one thing. Have you ever seen?
How it would look if the sitting president didn't stump for the candidate for the party? I'm not going out there for them. Hell with them.
Have you ever seen President Obama so relaxed like he is these last few weeks?
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah, not on me, no matter what happens. So he's just out there having fun. Yeah. He's loving it.
Yeah, well,
get out there and make that speech money. There was a story about, remember that model a few years back who her boyfriend died in that, what was it, a typhoon or something over in Thailand or something like that?
A tsunami.
Yeah, the tsunami. Right. Well, she started a charity to try to get money back over there and build infrastructure and stuff like that. And Bill came and spoke at one of their functions and charged her $500,000.
Listen,
Oh man.
Well, you know, Felix.
Obama can't wait to get on that circuit. He can't wait to get out there on that circuit.
Nah, he ain't gonna be like his